Good afternoon, everybody. And how are we all doing today? Welcome. I'm very glad to have you here. Josh, Red Mage, anybody else who happens to be in chat, thank you so much for being here. It's always wonderful. Josh, I have noticed that it's happened to me before where sometimes Twitch just switches off notifications for you because it decides that that's the way things are going to go. So possibly for some reason that happened at some point in the background. It happened. Anyway, just to let you guys know, two potential things. So I've switched from Streamlabs OBS to using OBS Studio, which I'm hoping will improve the stream drops that I've been having occasionally. Also, my capture card is kind of not doing great. I have removed part of the metal case to try to improve ventilation and help it stay cool. I've also elevated it slightly so that it's not sitting like directly on my PC case, and maybe that can help reduce the heat. But there's a possibility that that the actual Switch feed will kind of stutter a couple of times, and if it gets bad, I might have to change things. My mic sounds crunchy. Oh, that's good. I don't know what to do about that. Huh. I've got the exact same settings I had on my other mic. I may just have to sort this out between streams. That's unfortunate. Hi, Bubbles. Thanks. I appreciate that as the first thing you say in chat. Couldn't do it without you, buddy. If my mic does sound crunchy, I'm really sorry about that. I don't think there's much I can do live to fix that. Although, oh no, if my mic is bad and my capture card is bad, oh no, my capture card just fucked up already, and I haven't even technically started streaming. Oh no. Capture card, please. I mean, the static crunch in the background might just be that I've got my window open. Oh, my capture card is so hot. Okay. I'm going to switch over, and I'm gonna do what I can, chat. I might just have to sink the money in and get an Elgato. Because I believe those are better in terms of, like, not being 1,000 degrees. I might do that, Red Mage. I'm not a big fan of dono goals because I can afford it, but I might. Anyway, last stream we discovered that Melia is in fact a princess of the High Entia. And more than that, is a crown princess of the High Entia. We were also asked to go rescue some workers, which we did. And Melia is going to attempt to get us access to Prison Island, but her father, the Emperor, really doesn't want to do that because there is a legend that the wielder of the Monado will bring about the destruction of the High Entia. Now, there is an interesting moment coming up. Oh, Bubbles, don't tell me that. There's an interesting moment coming up for one particular reason. What I'm going to do is I am going to play this the way you shouldn't. If you're playing along with me, or if you play it in the future, what I suggest you do kind of unusually, is take Shulk off as your main character. In fact, remove Shulk from the party. I'm not going to do that because I want to show you what happens if you don't. Fuck you. Well, I can, Bubbles. But first I want to show what happens if you don't banish Shulk to the Shadow Realm. Okay, Shulk is a baby, but he is not gay baby. He is very straight.
Okay, let's get going.
Also, OBS Studio is already a slightly different experience for me. There are a couple of things that I don't quite know how to do. I'll figure them out at some point. I know he's a twink, but he's still not gay. Like, you can be a twink and straight, right? I'm sure there's lots of fan art, Josh, but, like, nothing official. So I've got to get back to Elkamoth, but I noticed there's some new arts. Who got new art? Ricky and Ryan. Let's first see Ricky's new one, Bedtime, which is actually quite interesting. So it puts enemies to sleep. We've already got a technique that does that, but this is in a circle, so it can be very useful if you're getting mobbed. I'm not going to do it, but it's useful. And Ryan got... nothing? Or probably Magnum Charge, the one at the very bottom. Magnum Charge is fine. I never use it. Honestly, I mostly just let the AI handle Ryan. I very rarely have him as the front man. I normally stick to Shulk and or Melia, because they are, objectively, the best. Hi, level 85 enemy. I'm not gonna fuck with you. Hi, Juice. I was warning everybody else that there is a chance that things may not go great today because my capture card is kind of on its last legs, I think. It is overheating a shit ton because there's no ventilation. On top of that, I'm using OBS Studio instead of Streamlabs OBS, so I don't know everything. I don't know how to do everything here, yet. But main thing I'm concerned about is there may be periods where my Switch capture just goes, like, kind of stuttery or freezes for a while. When that happens, it's because my capture card is fucking up, and if it makes you feel better, I won't be able to see anything either. Because it stops feeding... Like, not only does it stop feeding through to my computer, it also stops doing HDMI pass-through. So, you know, fun. It was the lighthouse that guy was apparently coming to fix. So let's speak to the lighthouse keeper. Looks like the transport is fixed at last. It took a really long time to repair it. There must have been a problem. No, it wasn't the lighthouse. It was the transport. Well, it's working now, so it can't be that big a problem. Or the guy was just good at his job. Fuck you.
Hey.
There have been a lot of problems around here recently. The lighthouse was damaged, the transporter broke down. I hope they're not bad omens. What would make you think that? Bad luck certainly doesn't follow me around. I'm coming up here because there is a quest. From an Elkamoth citizen. I'm living near...
Oh yeah,
Oh my god, that was so loud. Thank you, Juice. I'm living near the lighthouse so I can research Aerith Sea. But I'm having trouble finding a few of the things I need. I want to study Hiln coin purses and doomsday poppies. Fun fact, coin purse is often slang for a scrotum. So that's fun. Do you think you could help me? I have 1 doomsday poppy and 0 scrotums. What else do you need? Very difficult for me to ask, but there are a few more things I want to study. Andos antennae and old dragon spines. The pink asparagus. Ooh, those old dragon spines are rough to fetch. So that's... those are all the quests up here at the moment. There is a heart to heart. But we do not have what we need to view it. Oh well. I will say, something I'm already liking, but... there we go. That is the first of probably many of these fuck-ups. So... this is fun. Capture card? You doing okay, buddy? I mean, I know you're not. There we go. Or I just buy it. Juice, I can afford it. I do have a goal in mind at some point in the future. A dono goal, and it's going to be a fairly sizable one. So I'd rather keep people's generosity until then. But I appreciate the fact that people want to. That's kind of what it looks like, but if it makes you feel better, Josh, it's not the game that's lagging, and it's not the stream that's lagging. It's just everything. So that's actually the second fuck-up in the stream. The first one was before I switched to the Switch view. But that suggests we're having one roughly every 10 minutes. Which is certainly something. And yeah, as I said, my capture card is hot to the top. Is that even the right place to go? It was! So, Aerith Sea is beautiful. Navigating Aerith Sea is sometimes a pain in the ass. I do want to fight one of these guys, though. We were told to be on the lookout for Andos antennae, and this isn't Andos. So definitely the right guys. Nice. Yeah, let's get a chain attack while he's dazed. It's unnecessary, but it's also fun. I'm very glad Charla has Head Shaker, because getting her in as an option to daze is fantastic. Some potentially useful gear there. Firing Hammer is really good for Dunban. So it increases his auto attack minimum comfortably, but that auto attack maximum is just an absurd improvement. It doesn't have the attack plus, which sucks, but it gives him topple up, which basically just improves the chances of getting a topple. Or is it topple duration? Okay, that didn't help. I think it might be topple duration. Either way, very good. League Leggings, vastly improved physical defense. Kind of fuck up ether defense, which makes it more of a Rhine thing, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, Dunban does look very respectable at the moment. I mean, he always looks good. He's Dunban. Okay. How far are we? Not too far. So as I said, we're coming to a place where you are not going to want Shulk up front. In spite of which, I'm going to have Shulk up front. Because it also serves as a good opportunity to remember some interesting lore. It's to the right, it's to the right. So, Bubbles, is Dunban your type? Are you into slightly older, buff dudes with injuries? Just gonna save here to make sure things don't go terribly. And we return to the city of Alchemy. Victorious. Ooh, there's a quest over here. I could just see it marked off on the map. Is it that little Nopon? I think it might be. It is! Not your normal type, Bubbles. I think Dunban's everyone's type, though, so it's okay.
Yes.
Recently, Popipo's son not want to go outside. I asked why, but he no answer. He just shiver and shake. What is happening? Sounds like you've got a problem. I agree. They look like they could use our help. You really think so, Charla? Right, then let's hear them out. He does go out, but every day find new tricky place to hide. I want him to have fun outside, not stay in dark place. Kids being bullied, let's be honest. You all nice people. I'm all smiley smile. But about my little pun Baroba, I not know what wrong with him. I want you ask Baroba. Hi, Niv. Oh, hi, Baroba. That was easy. Reason why Baroba not go out? Simple. When walk outside, end up getting quick grab, cuddle, lift Baroba up. That's not a sentence. Baroba not like when that happens. If Baroba smell bad, maybe that solve problem. Will friends bring smelly thing? He wants more ether roses than I have. I'll sort that out. As a general rule, even if you don't feel like you'll even be able to start on a quest, just always pick up quests when you can. Bubbles, we don't want him to be that stinky. God.
What is it?
I write music in my spare time. I write and play entirely original love songs. Don't you think that's so trendy? I just got a new girlfriend, so I'd like to craft a new instrument. No, it was great. That's right, you guessed it. I don't have enough materials. Fucking Lexus beards? How do you make an instrument out of beards? Please don't tell me you're working for the Imperial Palace. You're not? Oh, thank Bionis. I've been ordered to do something. I have to study monsters' ecology and then subjugate them. But it's just impossible for me. I'm just far too weak. This is my first job, too. I thought it was just going to be a normal office job, you know? I gotta kill some Pagools, which I know are basically crabs. And as I thought, she has a couple more enemies she wants me to kill.
How's things?
As I said, always pick up these monster killing quests, because you'll probably end up doing a bunch of them without even trying to, in which case it's just free money. I hope I'm going the right way. I think I'm going the right way. I see no reason that I wouldn't be going the right way. Chad, am I going the right way? Well, someone here wants to talk to me. So I certainly went a right way.
Yes?
My senior officer gave me orders to go on a subjugation mission. But if he can't defeat the target, how am I supposed to do it? Okay, so this is another monster killing one, but this is specifically for a unique monster. Oh, he's going to report that he finished the job. What a fucker. Oh, I forgot that you can put down markers. I've never done that. Wait, where's the... I don't know how to get there. I have to go to White Wing Palace, but I don't know how to get to White Wing Palace without skip traveling, which I know I can do. But I just like being able to do this. I like going places by going there when it's for like a quest objective. We don't need to go any further. We should go back. Okay. So that's not where I meant to go. Nice Stitch! I'm super glad. I think it was 2 weeks ago you said they cancelled it. So I'm very glad to hear that they uncancelled it, the fuckers. Oh. A red item orb. This is a silver ring. That's important to somebody, probably. Okay. I think this gets us to the destination. Niv. Elvis with an A is one of the, like, more important NPCs in this. Unrelated to Elvis with an E from our world. As far as I know, Elvis in this game never sings.
Yes?
Please accept my humble gratitude for rescuing the repair worker. You must be tired. Please feel welcome to rest. Not right now. This is where I'm going to save. If you are doing this the right way, Shulk is not in charge. I know I keep reiterating that, but just this is the point. No, Stitch is right. Niv is very cool. I love the design of this city.
Everyone's gathered outside.
How come we didn't get invited?
Because you're not high end here?
It looks like some kind of ceremony.
Look at Stitch, you're very cool.
My loyal and beloved subjects, Saurian Antiqua speaks.
Yeah, they got hollow TVs.
I have been your emperor for little more than 20 years. But today, I stand before you in celebration.
So that's the High Entia Emperor.
Saurian Antiqua.
I will remain your emperor for years to come. But now is the time to announce my successor. May I introduce your crown princess?
And there's the lady herself.
Melia Antiqua.
It's her.
She's a princess.
Yeah, we found out,
Long enough?
but the characters didn't.
Her silver spoon accent was a clue. But royalty?
I like that Dunban isn't surprised.
My daughter, Melia Antiqua, will depart immediately to face the tomb. She will seek the approval of our ancestors and become your crown princess.
So, the Trial of the Tomb. We don't know what that is yet. I mean, I do, but... Well, she gonna die. Yeah, Niv, she'll got a vision that Melia is gonna die.
The people are fickle. No mask can hide that girl's contaminated blood.
First Consort, all the pieces are in place. Say the word and the captive Homs shall be no more.
The savage who discovers fire remains a savage. Disappointed or not, His Highness will turn a blind eye to their fate. And their removal will deprive Melia of some powerful allies.
As you say.
Mother?
Bitch, I love
We
you.
continue to endure the contamination of our bloodline by perpetuating this wretched tradition.
Oh no,
of a
she's a high
Entia
Entia supremacist.
first consort and a Homs second consort. For how long must I suffer these Homs? Do your duty, Tyrea.
As you wish.
That mask.
Homs are the humans of this world, Niv. There are no humans. There are Homs,
Melia.
there are Nappan, there are High Entia. Those are all the races we know so far.
I don't doubt that was Melia. But why the mask?
I don't know. But she's different from the other Hyentia.
How do you mean?
Well,
Melly not like other
Mechanis is
people.
one of the Titans.
Melly like hom friends.
And we
You're
haven't
right.
seen much of anybody who
But there are
lives
things at play here.
on
can't
Mechanis, if anybody. We have seen the Mechon, but they are just machines.
You'll give a Homs a heart attack shouting like that?
We've got no time to lose. Melia needs our help.
Again? You had another vision, didn't you?
Although
What did you see?
at least one of them,
Out with it already.
at least two of them at this point, can speak and have faces.
Excuse me.
So there's clearly something
We ordered
happening.
room service an hour ago.
Fucking Dunban, why are you so cool? And here, if you haven't switched Shulk out at the front, we discover something unfortunate, which we saw in a cutscene long ago. The Monado does not harm the sentient races of Bionics. Shulk deals 1 damage to all of them, which is essentially 0 damage. He's just useless in this fight, because as powerful as the Monado is, It is a weapon for battling the mecha. Homs, Nopon, and High Entia are safe from its power. I think it's a really cool thing. But most times I play, I forget about it at this point. Yeah. So it's only the sentient races of Bionis that are safe. Okay. Let's get a chain attack though. Interestingly, there's a red line around 3 of them. Because they are intelligent, they can also pull off chain attacks. So, this is something I don't remember. Can Shulk deal damage to them when they are toppled? And the answer is no. No. Shulk at the moment is only capable of wielding the Monado. They just used the chain attack against me and missed like every attack. That was amazing. But yeah, Shulk is kind of useless in this fight, which is an unusual feeling. Shulk is your main DPS in pretty much every fight up until this point. They're chain attacking us again. Well, I think it's more just Shulk doesn't have any more weapons. He only has the Monado. Stitch, you're my main CPS, which is to say cute per second. Okay. They at least are nearly done. As I said, I saved because I didn't want to completely fuck this up. DPS is damage per second. CPS is Child Protective Services. So, your DPS characters are generally your higher damage characters. Hi, Sissy.
Who are these guys?
Yeah, that fight is not particularly difficult with anyone other than Shulk. It's our lad.
These are Inquisitors.
What is this?
More of them!
Wait. This is His Highness Callian, brother to Her Highness Melia.
Juice, how could you do that?
Melia's brother?
Do not concern yourself, Your Highness. The matter appears to have been resolved.
Seer Alvis?
I foresaw the danger. I rushed here, but seem to have missed the fun.
They do not look like mere thieves.
I am presuming they are Inquisitors of the Bionite Order. A group of assassins long devoted to the Imperial family.
Ridiculous. The Bionite Order are a mere...
myth. The Order existed before records began. I, like many others, believed they had long since died out. Yet here they are before us.
Is Father aware of this?
Not that I'm aware of,
I suspect he
Sissy.
knows very little. He may not even be aware of their existence. They live amongst the shadows, never revealing their true faces.
But that does not explain why they would attack these people.
We're outsiders. Like, I can get behind that.
Wait, could that have been... No. There's no way. Callian, Melia is in danger. She'll be killed at an altar if we don't find her soon. Killed? How can you be so sure?
Shulk and I share the same gift.
Another seer? Which would mean that you can see the future? That's why we have to find her. Now.
Your Highness.
Elvis is amazing.
As agreed, you will face the ritual.
And Elvis gets more
Thank
interesting.
you for escorting me.
We wish you a safe return.
Come on, how do you not know
As
she's
history
evil?
has proven, all those who stake claim to the throne without merit will spend eternity as fallen spirits.
I must prove my worth as the next ruler, and I am no less prepared to sacrifice my life than those that have fallen before me.
Oh no,
Most
I just saw
wise,
something terrible.
Your Highness. Watch your back, Your Highness.
I just saw the worst thing. It's all ruined for me. I can never go back. Bubbles, I'm going to murder you.
Those who enter the tomb must do so alone. Her life, or death, is in the hands of fate. Those not worthy of the throne are exactly that.
You can't seriously think that. This is your sister. This is Melia.
Easy, Rhine.
But Dunban...
This ritual holds a special significance. It is wrong for us to interfere.
Oh, cool, Josh.
I don't like it.
But am I right in saying that the rules of
I'll
this
point it
ritual
out, says
affect
the...
only High Entia?
You can't see it at the
And
moment.
if some strange Homs happen to get involved, it wouldn't cause a problem? Or is there some rule that prohibits Homs from entering the tomb?
No, I suppose not.
Then look at it this way. I don't need to know how big a deal this ritual is to your people. What I do know is that your sister's life is at stake. Cut us a break, and we'll save her.
Pretty convincing, Dunban.
Who are you?
My name is Dunban. I'm sort of the protector of this Mekon-bashing band of Homs.
Dunban. I know you. At the Battle of Sword Valley, you held back an entire wave of Mekon with the Monado.
Yeah, because he's a
You know
badass.
a lot about a battle you never showed up to.
Oop.
My apologies. We do not concern ourselves with the wars of others, be it against the Mekon or otherwise.
I was only joking. You had your reasons. I can see that with all these defense systems, you don't really need to fight.
Then it is decided. You can reach the tomb by transporter from the center gate. Her Highness has already entered. Shulk, you should hurry.
Yeah, Elvis is a guest? Elvis is friend. Now we can go back to having Shulk in the front of the party pretty safely. Sorry. I'm trying to adjust something, and that means I can't control the camera. Okay, the thing I was trying to adjust. I thought so. Gummy is trying to chew on my headphone cable, which is hanging down off my chair. Wait, why not, Stitch? Do you not have the right pants? Get snacks, Red Mage. Stitch, I don't believe I ever said that. No, it's just, he doesn't actually chew on them, he just likes to play with them. He's a very good kitten, who sometimes acts like a very bad kitten. Quest! Give me your quest, sir.
Yes?
Hello. Want to give my child a cool doll as a present, but I just don't have the time. I don't think that's true, Stitch. Could you collect some Orluga slacks for me? Now, he wants to make a doll out of the pants of what are essentially ogres. Nothing says cool like ogre pants, right? Sir. Your child doesn't want that. I keep everything that I can away from Gummy. There is little that I can truly keep away from him, though. I'm actually going to switch up my party a little bit. Wait, skill tree? Skill tree updates. Skill link updates? Oh, this is so exciting. Increases agility when HP is at half is nice. Working towards that double attack. What did Charlotte get? Increases tension when taking damage. Allows heavyweight equipment to be equipped. That's nice. But I'm going to increase my agility. And then it looks like Shulk and Dunban have another skill link. That's nice. Restores HP to an encouraged ally is lovely. Boost strength when HP is at max. Very good, especially for a non-tank. Oh, he's always playing with my heartstrings. Also, I forgot what I said I was going to do. So let's have Dunban up front with Ricky and Charla. It kind of is, Sissy. That's exactly what a dad who doesn't really understand his kid would get the kid. And I'm looking for a transporter basically right behind me. And there isn't one. That gotta go there. Oh, okay, cool. It's down. Are your ankles okay, Dunban? Yeah, you're fine. You know, in all the times I've played this game, I don't think I've ever found a way down there that isn't just yeeting yourself.
This is the tomb. Defensive measures prevent intruders from entering. You will have to circumvent these to move within the tomb.
One thing before we enter. Alvis, you can see the future like me.
I am from a long line of seers dedicated to serving the Imperial family. My visions help to protect the Empire.
But you're a Homs.
Yes. But that is for another time. My ancestry is not easily explained.
Say that
My
again.
ability to see the future is equally complicated.
You can say
You
that
might
again.
say, I have my own ritual. Is it not the same for you?
No. My visions appear suddenly, without warning. At first, they're obscure. Then, as it gets closer to the event, I start to understand.
It seems you possess a power greater than I still have not seen any danger befall Her Highness.
Not much use as a seer then, are you?
Nothing passes you by, does it? Now you see why I asked for your help. What a lucky coincidence that I happened to see you in danger.
A coincidence?
But I've seen you use the Monado.
The Monado has been passed down the Imperial line for generations. The Sword of the Bionis. It is compelled to do its master's bidding. Magnified greatly, it has the power to control the very fabric of our world. Ether. Control the ether, and your will is made reality. I willed it, and it happened. That is all. Perhaps due to that power,
Isn't it just,
the High
Bubbles?
Entia sealed away the Monado for centuries. Eventually, it found its way into the hands of the Homs, and then you, Shulk. A coincidence, or something more? You must discover this yourself, for you are the one who wields the Monado. The Bionis is stirring.
You'll be pleased to know Gummy's on my desk. I hope he doesn't find some button that ends stream.
The ancestral altar lies deep beneath the seals. What trials await me, I wonder? I must not lose focus.
Oh, Gummy. Please don't try to scratch my nipples. Oh, you're doing it again. And yeah, now we play a solo Melia. We can see a little bit more of her skill tree. Increases ether. Yeah, that's a quick one to work on. So we've increased the ability of Summon Bolt and Summon Flare. Does she have any skill points? She does. Let's power both of those up. Not quite enough to get further than that, but still. Melia is a bit rough to play solo. I mean, I still love her. But she works best in a party.
2,512 cycles since last visitor. State your name and purpose.
Melia Antiqua. I have come to be judged on my legitimacy to the throne by the ancestral spirits.
Permission granted. Commencing analysis of genetic data.
I'm glad the Hollow Circle can judge her.
It's so cold.
There are remnants of ancient spirits in here. This is no ordinary chill.
As I explained before, Dunban, the defense systems are designed to prevent uninvited...
Well, what does this do? Don't touch... Huh?
You absolute cretin. Brian really is this game's Knuckles. Melia is alone in the two. It might be best for her to fire elementals after summoning them to deal damage, rather than using them to grant herself buffs. However, when taking on multiple enemies at once, try inflicting sleep on some to make it easier to fight the others. Take care not to awaken sleeping monsters with arts like Summon Flare. So there's a particular item, a particular collectible in this tomb that I love.
Now you shall witness our power. Summon flare. Summon bolt. Spear break.
Let's get some healing. It is very similar if we're thinking of the same one, Stitch. Oop. Ow! Oh, she missed. Good. Let's get some more healing. And that did the trick. Jail shoes. That's always going to be good. Oh, he is like the definition of himbo. He was a himbo before that word became popular. I mean, I say the definition of himbo. He's not. I still say Crunk from Emperor's New Groove is like peak himbo.
I'll never get used to this feeling.
I really like the design of this place. Kronk is also just such a good lad, which, I mean, I know is required of himbos, but he's just such a good lad. Is this the one I'm thinking of? No. Oh, cool. 2 guys dropped down. I'm gonna switch up my arts, because as they suggested, having Hypnotize is a good idea here. More so probably than Shadow Stitch. No, Stitch, that was not me saying something negative about you. Oh, cool, Red Mage.
Now you shall witness our power.
So, put him to sleep, change target, and then have a one-on-one fight. Now, if you're higher level than I am, there is actually a really fun technique to basically guarantee a quick win. Like, I'm competently leveled. No, that's it. You don't have to be really high level. You just have to be a little bit higher level than I am. Basically, there's just one more art that, if you have it, makes some of these fights really easy. It wouldn't have affected the fight we just had, but some later ones. Some new gear for her. The Saint Rod is better across the board, plus can take some gems. None of which are very useful for her. Cool. Jail Top is amazing. Oh my god, that's good. That's so good. And I think I got Jail Shoes as well. Just so good. I mean, being really high level doesn't hurt either. Let me be clear on that, you see? This is nice and straightforward. Wait. So it must have been one of those two. Ah! Well, this is the altar where Melia dies. That's good.
You have done well, my descendant.
Descendant? Are you the progenitor of Antiqua?
Think of me as a recreation of said ancestor, possessing his thoughts and speech.
But he passed away thousands of years ago.
That's why he said recreation.
Being. I am a replica of your ancestor. I am merely a projection of what he would be if you were to meet him now.
I do not understand. But I do not suspect any falsehood in your words.
It is beyond doubt. If I could feel, I would feel joy. I am not real, but I do not lie.
Joy? What do you mean?
The results of the gene analysis show Hom's gene integration of 80%. Estimates suggest evolution within 8 generations. Our wishes are almost fulfilled.
Interesting. They want to get rid of high anti-aging.
Our purpose, as decreed by the Bionis, is linked to our genetic sequence. We have spent millennia analyzing sequences to free ourselves from the curse. Only a certain gene set will unlock the mechanism and set us free.
I still do not understand.
It is of no consequence. I grant you this seal.
Is this...
It is you who will rule the High Entia, and likely be their last.
Oh?
revered ancestor?
Go forth and rule, my descendant.
I made basically that same joke in Red Mage's stream.
So the spirits look favorably upon you.
Explain yourself. Only Imperials are permitted to enter this place.
I am the subject of Her Highness the First Consort. I need no permission.
Just talking seal jokes, Red Mage.
No impure child of the Second Consort has the right to refer to the First Consort as mother. A filthy Hom's half-breed has no right to the throne.
I don't like you, lady. From the sea, Red Mage, duh.
Who puts a great big hole somewhere like that?
As I explained, it's a defense mechanism.
What a mess, Rhine.
Friend not clever touching button.
Oop.
I'm with these guys, Rhine.
How was I supposed to know that was gonna happen? What about your visions, eh? You think the two of you could come up with something?
You know it doesn't work like that.
It would have been useful, yes.
Pair of fortune-telling frauds.
You got us into this mess. And it's not the first time either.
Oop.
Ricky, agree with Shulk.
I'll take that as a compliment,
Why is it
Stitch.
my fault all of a sudden?
Because it
It
is!
is your fault.
Precisely.
Well...
Be thankful that we are all alive.
I don't like
I
that
suggest
phrase,
greater
Bubbles.
care next time. Our journey will be longer, but we can still make our way deeper into the tomb.
Okay. We can't waste another second. Melia needs us.
Yeah, the water's really pretty. Oh, and we're just back to Shulk in charge? Fine, we'll have Shulk in charge. But Ryan is not coming along. Not anymore. The water is really pretty. Much as I love this game, I will say, the water was not really pretty in the Wii version. This is a very circuitous area. And we know that whatever is going to happen to Melia is busy happening. So things are not great.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
But we mustn't be careless.
I mean, yeah, I don't blame the Wii for being the Wii. Ooh. Several dudes. I do love how over the top... Oh no, I'm confused. Confusion sucks because you just run around doing nothing. Okay, let's chain attack. This is not going amazingly. I mean, it's going fine. I just want it to go better than fine. Okay, it's got a topple spike, but it's almost dead, so that won't be too much of an issue. Ow! Yes, it's definitely your fault, Charlotte, for some reason. Nice. There... I'm not sure they were falling for 10 minutes. Let's say it's happening soon. I mean, if they were falling for 10 minutes, they should have been going at approximately escape velocity. This is a level 3 talent art. So given that, there's no reason not to use Monado Shield. Was there nothing in this room? Ah. Wait, 45 minutes? I believe you, but that seems really quick. Let's get in another chain attack, because why wouldn't we? Yeah, unfortunately got that spike. Charlotte's taken quite a bit of damage there, so let's heal her up. You know, I'm not sure we're technically unbeatable, Shulk, but I appreciate the optimism. Speaking of unbeatable... Oh! Yes, Red Mage? No, I know. I get that, Sizzy. It's just 45 minutes seems so quick. Oh! Oh, I just gotta pick up back to the 5 green diodes. Let's get them to Naroth for the deciphering machine. Sure, Bubbles. I mean, I guess so. Sir, are you okay? I think the game briefly glitched out there because it tried to like interact. It tried to have the start of a fight at basically the same moment that we got a completely unrelated vision. Nice. What I do find cool is that Like, if you did fall through the earth like that, then when you got to the other side, you could basically just, like, step out. Because you would lose all of your energy. I'm just gonna run through this, because this whole area sucks ass. Didn't I already do this? Oh my god. There are so many of them. There are so many of them. Legend plot summary of the Sonic 2 movie was leaked. It looks like Knuckles gets tricked into working with Eggman. Now I see headlines like Sonic 2, how Knuckles plays a surprising role in this. That's not surprising. That is Knuckles just in every Sonic game. Who the fuck is still following me? Sir, please. I've been walking for 500 miles. This is something I find very frustrating about this area. All of these enemies, at least at the moment, are just powerful enough that they don't ignore you. However, I'm looking, and I only need to get one level higher to make at least several of them ignore me. And that's going to be so much better. Why, Johnny? I love you. Why would you not I don't understand why, like, focus their efforts is, like, focus on target. I don't understand why that isn't the default behavior. Yes, Johnny. Eat a banana. Johnny, I was talking about a robot. You're not a bot, are you? Hey, that was a good chain attack. Okay, but Johnny, I'm asking you. There we go. Fucking tasty sausage. Which suggests that somebody is eating things that they find in this fucking tube. Okay. One fucker down. Oh my god, guys. Johnny's a sentient AI. Are you Johnny 5? Oh, I didn't pick this shit up. If you're ever playing this game, and you need several parts for monsters called Andos, this is a good place to get them. Hi, blue ball in the sky. Johnny, give me that Bonongo. Okay, this wall does not look climbable, and even if it is climbable, this is incredibly unsafe. Like, incredibly unsafe. I understand that Shulk is confident in his climbing skills. But I would not climb over the abyss. Also, why the fuck did we climb if Charlotte can fucking teleport?
That is a big ball of... something.
He'd look fun and sparkle.
It certainly does, Ricky.
It's not attacking us, at least.
I didn't say yet.
What's happening?
Hey, look at that!
I was right.
Another defense mechanism.
At a guess, we're looking at the tomb's guard.
We're not getting past without a fight.
Everyone, Melia needs us. We can't let this thing stop us.
No problem. Time to break my record.
For what? What record exactly, Ryan? This is Orluga Rufus. Let's get an early chain attack in. Good, we can break him. Get a daze. But Zizzy, I already solved that speed run by immediately saying saying something dumb in every stream. Got a chain attack with a full break topple daze. I took like 2/3 of his health before he could stand up. And yes, he is very dangerous now. But he doesn't have a lot of time to do anything with that.
Anyone would think we're not wanted.
You're not.
I think you'll find we had to take the long way because somebody pushed a certain button.
Yes, Elvis.
Somebody mean Rhine.
Hit him with that fucking
Shut it,
sass.
hairball. It was just a button.
Relax. She will be fine. This route will lead us to the ritual altar. But time is of the essence.
We've got to hurry. There's no time to lose.
Okay. There are several potential paths. And I don't... Okay, there's a collectible there. At some point, I'm going to want to collect every item in the game. That is a real thing you have to do at some point. Wait, that's the door I came in through? I think? Oh god, which door did I come in through? I came in through this door. Which means that's the door I want to leave. A fun fact. I believe it is pronounced basically rain in the Japanese. So I'm like, you're not 100% wrong, Bubbles. You are. Why? So, enemies more than 5 levels below you will ignore you. I'm currently level 40. Every enemy was level 34 until I leveled up to level 40, at which point they all became level 35. That seems intentional. Obviously it's not. They're not Kiwis, Bubbles. It's like mainland Britain. It was, Josh. I don't think that's related to his name, but it was definitely... Yeah, it's definitely part of Project Rainfall. Along with the last story, and I think there was a third game, which I'm not quite remembering now. Something about like a tower or something. God, can anyone remember? Pandora's Tower. Thank you. You don't have a yellow attack, unfortunately. So we lose our chain. So yeah, those 3 games were part of Project Rainfall. They were all Japan exclusive. And there was a huge push to get all 3 of them localized, and it was successful. This passage, if you look on my map in the top right, is not shown on your map. One of these alcoves that has an enemy in it just reveals it. Fine, Bubbles, they're magic Kiwis. And this brings us to the second treasury, which contains a high Entia treasure. A book for Summon Bolt, which will improve it to the maximum level, and ruby glasses. A unique piece of headwear. Oh! And guarded by a unique monster, who is level 38. And... yeah, pretty competently leveled. Let's see if we can get a backslash in there. We can get a chain attack. It will be very useful. Oh, shit. Well, Dunban's dead. And with that, we might... That went very poorly, very quickly. Okay, good. I got a warning this time for that last laser attack. Which means I can... Oh! I can Monado Shield, which reduces its damage to 1. Okay, yes, let's use a chain attack and at least attempt to finish this. We can guarantee... why would I want to inflict break at this point? No. We can guarantee a daze at least. I would have liked for more. Yeah, Charlie, you're fucking up. Got another chain attack, which is great timing. Because that will almost certainly finish him. There we go. And that's a gold chest. which gives us a Gale Shot for Charla. I think we actually already have better than that, but I'll check it out. And Serpent Boots and the Queen Frog for Ricky. No. No, the Gale... Thank you, Chen, for the Doots. How are you, Chen? The Gale Shot is much better than Gado's Rifle. Like, unimaginably better. It's a massive difference. Attack stability is useful. And get some paralysis in there. Why not? And then Ricky, the Queen Frog, better max, worse min. Yeah, I think overall isn't as good, but it's a very cool looking weapon. Okay. Well, there was a second treasury, so we should be on the lookout for a first treasury. It seems weird that anybody would have a second without having a first. I'm still frustrated that these guys are just exactly strong enough that I have to fight them. If they were one level lower, I could comfortably ignore them. Okay. Go straight for the days. And get some, honestly, moderate damage.
We've almost got her. It's over.
Okay, let's get going.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Another Gale Shot. And an Illunis Defender for Dunban. Take a look at that. Illunis Defender is much worse than the Firing Hammer. It's got better defense and better block rate, but overall just isn't worth it. Which way am I going? The wrong way. I am shocked, I have to say. And I feel like I'm jinxing this. But I'm shocked that my capture card hasn't fucked up again. It fucked up twice in the first 15 minutes. And in an hour plus since, it's been fine. Hey, another one of you guys. You were cute last time. Chen, I'm sorry, my Switch is selling you out. I know what you're doing. Where did you come from? Yeah. Oh no, Schultz confused. While confused, it's only happened to me once, but while confused, I have run off a cliff and died. Which is the worst way to lose a fight. In this, or I would argue, any game. Okay, so we climbed a long way up to get here. We can climb a long way back down, or further up. Now, further up is the way we're meant to go, therefore, we're going to climb down. And here's a trick if you're climbing down very far. Just jump and grab on last second. And normally a light bridge would appear. It has not. Oh well. Guess we can't do this yet. Now it's worth noting, what I just did there, I do that exact same thing every single time I play this game. Every single time. Because there's a cool thing there, but it's a thing you can only get later. And I always remember the cool thing and always forget the later. Darla, how did you get up here? There's a collectible. We saw a vision that said we would need plenty of green diodes, so I suppose it's good that we're getting them. Ah. Another one of you fuckers.
We can't lose. Don't let a single one escape.
Okay. Ooh, just got the timing on that. Days. I'm actually trying to improve Shaker Edge because I am not getting a lot of days off of that. And the longer you can daze for it, the better. And now there's two of these fuckers? Do. Sorry, I got slightly distracted by something and ended up not paying attention to the fight at all. One of the advantages of being slightly higher level than everybody else is that you can lose focus for a moment, and it's not the end of the world. There we go. Hello, Luca.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Chen. Also, hi, Chair. And yes, Luca, isn't it very, very late for you?
I'm on it. We're not finished yet. Okay, my turn.
Got a nice lengthy days and plenty of damage out of that.
We're counting on you.
Done
that. Ooh, Lattice Leggings? I don't think I've ever seen those. That's the 3 Rufus control units we needed. We can trade these for the secret club card. Interesting. So who can wear these Lattice Leggings? Not Shulk. Oh no, Shulk can. They're just quite low down. Very good physical defense. And with the spike defense, which is nice. Not gonna trade them yet, though. I can climb or I can walk. Fuck it, we've been climbing a lot. Sure, Luca. Oh, this is only for 2 collectibles. which weren't even like super rare ones. It's going well, Luca. Ryan was a himbo, you know, as you do. And I'm going to switch up my party. Wait, more skill tree changes. Double attack rate of 5%, or 5% more than base, which is solid. User's weight is good. Aggro bonus is good. These are all solid. I'm going to go with the aggro bonus, though. Increases AP awarded in battle. That's great because a lot of Ryan's techniques are very expensive to improve. HP up 10%. That's just a great overall technique. Good. AP bonus there. Trading bonus is nice. Experience bonus is better. Okay. Let's get Dunban up front with Charla and Ricky. The previous time when maybe it wasn't necessary to have... like, it wasn't the best idea to have Shulk in the party, but I did it anyway. This time, I'm not fucking around. Luca, I'm surprised because it's very hot. It fucked up earlier in stream, but it's okay now. I'm trying not to touch it too much because I also think maybe something inside it is loose. And I think something inside it might be more loose because of how I took off one of the panels to try to give it actual ventilation. And at some point, I might just take it completely out of the metal casing. Because if it's not in the metal casing, then technically it's like it shouldn't be too terrible. Anyway, this is an area we actually passed through with Melia. Finally, after Ryan's fuck-up, we're back where she was. But yeah, I figure if I take it completely out of the metal casing, it will have the maximum possible ventilation. I mean, yes, the room I'm in is hot on account of everything around me is hot. It is so hot at the moment. It's insane. That is probably a contributor to the heat. But at the same time, it's like hot enough that I can't touch it for more than a few seconds without it being uncomfortable. It's the kind of hot where if it were like a component in my computer, I would be very concerned. Yes, Melia, fucking get her. I mean, you're probably right, Sizzy. Oh, good.
In the tomb. Why should you care when you're about to meet your death?
So, we have to fight both Tyrea and a Telethia. I'm going to take back what I said. I'd forgotten that these were not two separate fights. The Telethia is just too difficult to deal with without having Shulk to cause Art Steal. The fact that it can read your mind makes it very difficult to deal with. Wait. Oh, fuck. No, this is better. Melia, Dunban, Charlotte. Melia can also cause Art Seal. And, frankly, she's the best person for this just in terms of, like, the whole fight. So Melia has improved. Melia learned Summon Copy, finally. Summon Copy is great. It makes a copy of the last elemental summon. So if you take something like Summon Bolt, which does a ton of damage, you can summon it twice very quickly. Which is enough to get rid of Hypnotize. And then I'm just going to rearrange these a little. And level them up. I know this isn't the most exciting thing to watch, but it is important. I think she was the only one who got a new art, but she also got a new skill, which improves her reliability. Okay, Charlotte, do you think you could heal Melee a little? That does make me feel a little bit better, Zizzy. I just... No? Okay, this is a frustrating thing that happens sometimes. There are times when the Telethia cast... Can't remember what it's called. It casts... basically, it forces you to focus on it as opposed to anything else. And it can be very frustrating. Attention seek. There we go. Yep, that is very good advice, Bubbles. Fuck, this is a tough fight. I'd forgotten how tough it is, actually. I'm trying to focus on Tyrea. Hi, Gold! And thank you, Lizard, for the sparkles. So this is going terribly. You see, what I want to do is focus on Tyrea. But I cannot at the moment. Because the Telethia drew my attention. There we go. Not that Tyrea is necessarily the most dangerous, but just that you want to get rid of as many potential opponents as you can. That does suck, Gold. I'm so sorry to hear that. Charla, heal up, Dunban. Chicken stuff with cheese and broccoli. Okay. No more Tyrea. Okay, let's get rid of its ability to read our minds, or in theory at least. Did that? Okay, it did work. This fight is so tough. Okay, this is actually going much better now. I'm also going to keep two Aqua Elementals around, which together will give me not a lot of regeneration, but a chunk at least, which will keep me at reasonable health. I can try to keep everybody encouraged. Melee is very good at staying in the back and just buffing people, just keeping things going. Did you used to just put meat on the pan in the oven with nothing under it? No, okay. So, here's a terrible thing. I read a story about a guy who moved out. He had never learned cooking, and apparently never been in the kitchen when anyone else was cooking. He didn't have a pan. He, like, put meat directly on the grills in the oven. And he was complaining that his oven was getting super dirty, because everything would just drip down directly onto the heating element. Yeah, it's pretty grim.
Oh no!
That is exactly the correct response. Now that there's only one enemy, this is nowhere near as difficult. Well, the thing is, things you cook directly on the grill, you also typically cook on, like, an actual, like, coal or gas grill, not just in your oven. Like, I guess you can do it in your oven, but also don't. You were screamed at today. Why were you screamed at? I need to know this because I may need to... Someone may have forfeited their kneecaps. God, Tyrea is definitely the worst part of this fight. Fuck yes! Yeah, if you have Shulk in the front, you're literally dealing no damage to Tyrea. Oh! Excuse me, Elvis? Think you could have pulled that bullshit move earlier in the fight?
Almost bought it.
Alvis, thank you.
My pleasure, Shulk.
Why did you come?
The Monado gave me a warning that you were in danger. I'm just glad we made it.
I'm glad your manager supported you as
Hey,
well.
Shulk, whoever that was is gone.
So, they escaped.
Shulk, everyone, I thank you. You saved me.
Ricky, Smiley, Smiley! Melly, all safe! All thanks to Hero Pawn!
Well, not all
That's not
thanks.
how I remember it, Cheeseball.
You know what? You're right, Gold.
And that concludes my report on events in the tomb.
So, there are forces working in the shadows.
However, this is purely circumstantial. Nothing can be proven.
Inquisitors of the Bionite Order, dedicated and devoted to the Bionis.
The Order was dissolved under the rule of the Emperor Lumion, 47th successor to the throne, due to its extreme practices.
Like puppet masters pulling the strings from the shadows. I believe their bloodline was lost to the ages.
He just got 4 sets of wings, does he?
Consort is currently residing in the Tower of Investigation.
Well, 4 wings.
The Ministry of Investigation's judgment should be imminent.
Well, that may not be enough. I myself must shine a light on the truth.
Agreed.
Mother.
Melia,
Your Majesty.
you have returned unharmed from the tomb. The forefathers have spoken.
But if it hadn't been for Shulk...
Callian has informed me of what happened. There is no reason to doubt your legitimacy to the throne.
Believe in yourself, Crown Princess.
Brother...
Tomorrow will be the investiture ceremony. At the appointed time, you will become my successor. Be proud.
I will.
Melia, my child, I am overjoyed at how far you have come. You are truly worthy of the throne. Continue the legacy of your High Entia and Hom's bloodline.
Luca, this whole family is fucking great. Well, no, that's not true. Her stepmother is fucking evil. But her older brother is amazing. Her dad is great.
Oh, Ricky and friends helped save Melly. Ricky very happy.
We're all relieved. But something's still bothering me.
What is it?
Why was Melia chosen as the Crown Princess? Shouldn't Callian have been the one to ascend? And her foe in the tomb clearly opposed that decision.
You have a point.
Callian is more than a worthy candidate. What reason could they have for choosing Melia? And why would Callian go along with this?
It's a mystery.
Because Callian is best lad. He's not best boy.
Our apologies. His Majesty the Emperor summons you.
Finally! He's gonna let us into Prison Island. Yeah.
His Majesty awaits you in the audience chamber. He asks that you join him shortly.
God, again, no Melia? But in that case, we do... I feel like Dunban is the best person to represent us as a group. Shulk needs to be there as the wielder of the Monado. And having a representative of the Nopon is good. So I can just tell you right now, the next little section has no combat, so I'm literally choosing what would be story appropriate. Dunban would make a very good representative of the Hums. Shulk is the wielder of the Monado, and we have a representative of the Nopon. I think that works. Charla does have a very... Over the course of the game, she has several very large guns. Oh yeah, gold. Ricky is a cat boy. It's very important. Thank you, Luca. And... time to go and meet the king. Well, that's not actually true. He's not a king. He's an emperor.
Yes?
Please forgive me for keeping you. Only Shulk may proceed beyond this point. There are a couple of points in the game where this happened. I put a lot of thought into who would go forward, and then it was just him.
For detaining you earlier. You and I are not of the same people. But this I must say. Thank you for helping Melia Antiqua, my daughter. It was no small feat.
Not at all. I too must apologize for meddling in your customs. We should not have interfered.
She is a lucky girl to have met such unselfish people. In the times to come, a ruler will need support from individuals like you. I hear you seek the Mekon.
Yes. The Mekon devastated our homes. and we lost many loved ones.
Revenge is your goal?
It is.
You are honest.
I do not want to hide our true intentions. Our very existence is at stake.
Unwavering, too. Shulk, you are the master of the Monado.
Heck
But
yeah,
there is
I am.
something that must be said.
What is it?
Long before our forefathers built this empire, two titans, the Bionis and the Mechonis, fought a vicious battle. Is this known among Homs?
Yes. It is told to us as children. The two fought and died, killing many creatures in the process. Their remains became our worlds, bringing forth new life on Bionis. That's how we were made.
The Bionis shall awaken once again.
Oop.
Alvis told me the same thing.
This is not just the vision of a seer. All of Macna knows. The Telethia are as old as the Bionis itself. And now, they disturb the ether. That disturbance can only lead to one thing.
But why is this happening now?
This is an inscription left by our forefathers. It is written, "Descendants of Antiqua, when the ether cries, the Bionis awakes.
Basically,
Mistake
Juice.
not the signs, and heed the sword's return. Trap its power, and assure eternal prosperity." All life born on Bionis affects the ether. The Mechon's assault is just the beginning. And these events were set in motion when you used the sword against them.
We used it because we...
Because you needed to. Without it, you could not survive. I cannot dispute this fact. I believe the inscription speaks of these very events with the
Oh no, lizard!
But if their assault continues, if more lives are lost, soon the Bionis will awake. And not only the High Entia, but all life will perish. Do you see, Shulk?
You're talking about total extinction.
Correct. Which is why the Mechon's invasion must be stopped.
Then you'll help us. Your Majesty, we need Imperial sanction to enter Prison Island. Will you permit us entry?
What will you do there?
I saw it in a vision. We will fight a faced Mechon.
You can't microwave defrost. Apparently, if you put it in a bowl of cold water for an hour, it should defrost.
On Prison Island, our forefathers sealed something away, just as they did to the Monado. All records have been lost.
Well,
and there is now no way to know what it was.
it is a prison, so I assume so.
To the awakening of the Bionis?
I do not know.
Yeah, try a bowl of cold water, lizard.
Must have had good reason. We must trust their decision.
As long as it's fully submerged and in like a resealable plastic container,
above all else,
should be good.
I will consider the safety of Bionis. You are our Bionis brethren. We will not ignore your plight.
I understand. This is not our homeland. If you decide not to let us go, I will accept your decision.
I am sorry.
It's okay.
One more thing.
Yes?
I ask this not as Emperor Saurian Antiqua, but as a father. I do not demand that you act as Melia's protector, but I would be honored if you would be her friend. This
Oh God,
is
this
my
is so wholesome.
request.
It would be my honor.
That's also an option.
The Telethia are on the move.
Yes.
That fleshy fool will go for the Monado.
Good question, Juice.
What of the faces?
Repairs to metal are complete.
And Nemesis?
Nemesis is...
The Homs with the Monado. He has reached Erith Sea?
Yes.
Then there is only one place for them to go. Yet he will not dare unleash such power.
Correct, Luca. Half Homs, half Hyantia.
No matter. Bugs must still be exterminated.
Wow, rude.
It is time to test our new toy.
Also, you don't know this yet, but that voice you're hearing...
Commence the assault on Bionis.
That is one of the most interesting characters. Like, we're going to see more of that character, but he is fascinating. Oh, 1 month ago. It'll still be a while, though, Luca. Don't worry. God damn it, Juice.
Can this be true?
It will happen soon.
I saw Melia. She was fighting a battle against a Mechon with a strange group of Homs.
Elvis is a seer, Luca.
That sword, could it be the... Could
He
it
is...
possibly... And that location, was it...
The vision is a sign. By your will, it can be changed.
He's just a rad dude.
For now, we must consider all things. Everything. The capital. And the lives of our people depend on it.
I mean, it's a JRPG, Luca, so as a guess, that's not a terrible guess.
Take a look at that.
I neither confirm nor deny.
Bird people fly higher than nub-on birds.
Oh god, Ricky, you're so pure.
They've got some neat tricks. Shulk, I think that's Melia up there.
Yeah, Elvis is just an extra. He wasn't meant to be on set, but he stole someone else's script. He is quite pretty.
Divine ancestors, I, Melia Antiqua, am honored to accept the responsibility of becoming your next benevolent ruler. Should I be deemed unworthy of this calling, or fail to protect the ancestors or the Bionis, I promise here and now to throw myself on the mercy of you, the people.
Most majestic. That fragile girl in the forest is a distant memory.
But which one is the real Melia?
Both of them. Don't be weird about this, Charlotte.
I ask this not as Emperor Saurian Antiqua, but as a father. I do not demand that you act as Melia's protector, but I would be honored if you would be her friend.
No, it's not like that. They're one and the same girl,
Fucking thank you, Shulk.
I think.
That's actually a theme that goes through both mainline Xenoblade Chronicles games and a little bit in X.
Oh, it's you.
Don't play games.
No need to be angry. I only wanted to analyze the boy.
Elvis is working with the bad guys?
No?
Oh no.
I did not interfere with your ministerial affairs. In fact, you should be thanking me.
I wonder if he feels the same.
We have all the information we need. We know that such a Telethia cannot hurt them. You see? Nothing can befall him before he sees his dream fulfilled.
God damn it, Elvis. It frequently does, Lizard.
Spanking new. Nothing like an ether change and a new paint job.
The purpose is to be sexy, Juice.
We don't need her. Look at me. Look at me, goody two-shoes. Let's just see if you hold back the screams when his blade gets a taste of you. I love a warm welcome. Let's settle this machine to machine.
God, Metal Face is great. So I will say, I'm not a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. But I do know...
So they've got a new crown princess. Three cheers for Melia.
Right, but we're still no closer to that murdering-faced Mechon.
I'll get back to this in a moment.
Once we reach Prison Island, we'll get our chance. I've seen us there. It must be true.
Shulk, man. Maybe we can still persuade Bigwings. Melia's crown princess.
Bigwings?
I reckon the Emperor might change his mind.
Maybe.
Rhine, the Emperor's request was clear. Give him time. There's more to this island than we know. Things are at play here that reach beyond our understanding.
Dun right. Ricky and friends visit Melly now.
That's not what he said.
The adults are talking, Pops.
Ricky want to see Melly. Ricky
Well,
thinks Melly's sad
excuse
too.
me,
She
princess.
might like the distraction. All those stiff ceremonial duties. You decide, Shulk.
Ricky say yes.
Well, that's one vote. So, yeah, Elvis has, Elvis is working with the bad guys. But there's something about Elvis that doesn't really feel like that's the whole story. Frankly, in general, when you're working with Elvis, it doesn't feel like you get the whole story. But at the same time, it's very clear that he's like, yeah, I was there to make sure, to find out if the Telethia would kill them. Turns out it can't. Okay. Ricky gets all 7 votes, so we're going. Oh yeah, Juice. Shadow the Hedgehog without the memory loss. Luca, thank you for telling the truth about Stitch. Jumping upstairs in this game is the funniest thing. Because you just don't move properly. Juice, the Monado doesn't work like that. You can't just slap time and expect it to work. This is the wrong place, isn't it? Oh, this is definitely the wrong place. Wait, where is the right place? Oh. Oh, I know where I have to go. I can never quite remember where to go in this section of the game. Everything else is super straightforward, but this one just confuses me. This mural is also kind of cool. It shows the battle between the Bionis and the Mechanis. But what we're looking for is it that? Is that the one? I mean, it looks enough like that. It's kind of weird. Have a good sleep, Luca. Also, you're neat. This area is so fucking cool. It's technically outside of the city. You can see Prison Island there, and behind it, that sharp pointy rock, that's the head of the Bionis. So if you look to the left and the right, you're essentially, the right is mostly covered by clouds, but you're essentially seeing the Bionis' shoulders. You can see Aerith Sea down there. Is there anything interesting to see over this way? Just more Aerith Sea. And you can see those weird rock ridges that run along this area. I fucking love it. And from here, might just be because of the weather, but you can't really see the Mechonis. Which is unfortunate, because this would be a hell of a view. And this is the Imperial Villa. This entire fucking place, just for Melia. Like, she probably has servants, but, like, this could be an entire suburb.
See me. Ricky's friend, Melly.
Correct, Juice. Since she's half Homs,
Amazing before. Oh, Ricky's so proud.
she has cute tiny wings.
It all happened so fast. What a stunning garden. The arrangements, the fountain. When the colony is up and running, can I steal some ideas?
My late mother adored this place.
Late mother? But I thought your mum was...
Her Highness, the First Consort, is not my birth mother. Members of the Imperial family must take 2 wives. 1 Homs, 1 High Entia. My mother is the second consort. I am half Homs, half High Entia.
Melia.
Melly live here?
Yes, Ricky. Since I was young. I cannot walk outside as you see me now, so this garden gives me much relief.
What's wrong with how you look? Who cares if you're half Homs? You'll always be you.
Their way of thinking differs from ours. Different ways, different morals.
Okay, but this time Ryan is correct.
So that's why you wear a mask in public?
Yes. Shulk, in less than an hour there will be a banquet in the palace. I would like you all to come.
Oh, Ricky's so hungry, he could even eat Smelly or Luca.
There'll be plenty to eat.
Finally, some decent grub. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. What's on the menu? Any high-end specials?
Do not embarrass me at this dinner.
Expectations lead to disappointment. We are talking about Ryan here.
Fucking hell, Dunban, you killed him.
I'll sit next to you then.
I have much to prepare. I will have someone call for you later.
We can't wait.
Don't embarrass me. Expectations lead to disappointment.
Is there something
Fucking.
No.
wrong? You are a funny one.
He's dead.
It can't be.
Shulk!
It's the Emperor.
Father!
Another vision!
Shulk, what did you see?
On that tower. On Prison Island.
What does the siren mean?
Mekon! They're coming!
Right, Gold. It'll be fine. Like, that clearly happens on Prison Island, and he's not gonna let us go, so it's all fine. No, but you're right, Stitch. But keep in mind, Shulk has changed the future several times. So even his spoilers aren't spoilers. It's fucking great, Juice. Honestly, his voice acting all over is amazing.
Yes, sire. We received a report from our south station. Macon are approaching.
Impossible! Callian, your sister's time has come.
Your Majesty.
Yeah, take a slow walk, buddy.
There's only one course of action left. We will not waver from our destinies.
Father!
Callian, take charge of the capital's defenses. I will go to Prison Island.
Tell me, what happens to my father?
It follows my last vision. We're on Prison Island. Metalface and your father are...
Prison Island? Why would father go there? No! I must go to the palace. I must stop him.
But the
We'll go
banquet.
to the audience chamber.
But the banquet.
Wait, Melia. We're coming too.
You all said something about a banquet? Fucking... I just wanted to eat food. I mean, Juice, that's basically how D&D goes most of the time. I say that, but when I'm DM, eating tends to be quite elaborate. Yeah, he hasn't eaten since breakfast, and it's all of 9 AM. Okay. Let's head to the audience chamber and speak to her father. You're right, though, Gold. At some point, I may have to remove one of my BTTV emotes, and I don't know which one, because a member of the Watch, at some point, I don't know if he has yet, but I asked him to, and he said he would, upload one of his animations as a BTTV emote. It's just too good.
Brother! Where is father?
Melia.
He's dead.
The Imperial staff, it's... So father has gone. Callian!
The Emperor has proceeded to the island alone, for the sake of the Empire.
Why did you let him go alone? Father!
His Majesty is fully aware.
Alvis.
Of what will happen to him, and what he must do before then.
You saw something.
I did, during our ancient divination ritual.
If he knows, then why?
Because he is the ruler of the Imperial family and all the High Entia. We must respect his decision above all else.
But that doesn't mean...
Trust him, Shulk. His fate was decided long ago.
No!
Yeah, I'm with Melia on this.
Shulk, we're going.
But Dunban...
Respect? Destiny? We don't need rules to tell us when to save the people we care for.
Zizzy,
too, Melia.
you can have second breakfast
Don't give up on
every
him.
day
The
if you
Emperor,
want it.
Your father is going to die.
Dunban!
There's only one thing to do. Are you with me?
Of course.
But you can't.
We are Homs. Do what you must. But your laws don't concern us.
My apologies, Dunban.
No apologies needed. So, Melia, what's it to be?
We go to Prison Island.
Okay. Apparently we go to Prison Island. Remember how he wasn't going to die because he wasn't going to go to Prison Island? Slight wrinkle in that plan. I generally don't eat breakfast, so... This is all kind of foreign to me at this point. Gold, it's fine. Shulk is very, very good at changing the future. Remember how Ryan was going to die? I mean, that's literally the central thrust of the game. All joking aside, like, the central thrust of the game is the ability to change the future. Oh, the popular stuff is very good. Although Melee doesn't really use auto attack. Not much. That doesn't matter as much. Summon Bolt, Summon Flare, and Summon Copy we've already got. Starlight Kick she doesn't even have yet. Ooh, good boots. Expensive boots, but good boots. Oh, I need good boots. Ricky can't wear medium boots. So I need 4 of these. Oh, that's so expensive. That's so expensive. Oh no, I made a terrible mistake. I bought 4 boots and already had better boots for everybody. Well, I had to spend a lot of money on nothing, chat. I hope you're proud of me. Actually, this ether defense means it's definitely not nothing. It's got very good ether defense, which will actually help us in an area that's coming up. Thank you, Juice. I don't feel as stupid now. Although Juice laughing at me was perfect. I'm not gonna undo... I'm not going to load a save for that. I could, but I'm not going to. Honestly, in terms of saving, what I might need to save for more is I think I'm a little bit low level for the upcoming area. But that's fine, because it's also a good place to solve that problem. If I remember correctly, there's a very... yeah. There are a lot of very cool visuals in this area.
This fly infestation is beginning to bug me.
Unmanned craft built by ancient High Entia. Is it too much to hope this is the last of them?
Bubbles, I already knew that.
Ginormous things at 12 o'clock.
They're called flap flaps, sir.
That was sealed within Prison Island. They have us in their sights.
They must be our target's pets.
Perhaps.
Let's see how they like this.
Those are big ol' energy flap flaps. But Bubbles, they do two things. And those two things are both flap.
Prison Island is just ahead.
Do we need to use the transporter?
We do. But first we must unlock the seals.
Beautiful,
Seals.
Bubbles. More seals!
2 seals to reach Prison Island. Then a door will appear before us, showing the way.
Got it. Move, everyone.
Yes, Shulk. Be commanding. Open the Sister Gates, Katorl, and Sultnar. Now where are those? We haven't been to where those are. Yet. Either of them. You'll notice that compared to other areas we've been in, the map is looking kind of sparse. That's mostly because of the way you travel. And because of, you know, the ocean. I have once, only once, 100% filled in the map for Aerith Sea. It was a miserable experience. I don't recommend it to anybody. Looks like I can go from Hovering Reef 4. Oh, and Sir the Lighthouse is in fact a quick travel point. That's how you have to... Does it? Well then, Gold. I must have missed a spot because I had to do it the old-fashioned way the first time I did it. So that's good to know. Hovering Reef 7, a place we've never been. Dunbound levels up. And now we're a little closer to our destination. Which is very imposing. I love those fucking spikes with giant chains driven through the island. Stella X. We've actually been asked to hunt a couple of these. And they're actually a reasonable level. No, don't look at me, sir. Thank you. Bloody Head Charge is such a name for an attack. Yeah, it must have been one of those secret locations that I missed until right towards the end of what I was doing. Okay, so we're not going to be able to kill this dude, probably. Although, if we can topple it... So it's got a pretty mean spike, but if you get rid of its spike by toppling it, it helps a lot. I'm sorry, Juice. Just because a thing looks cool doesn't mean it gets to survive. I don't know where its back is. There it is. It's about to pop? No? Okay, we might actually be able to kill it without it bursting. Because normally they burst when you're busy fighting them, and it fucks up the whole thing. Because then you get nothing out of it. I mean, you should, Juice. That sounds fucking amazing. Ooh, we got a gold chest out of that. Large Uranus crystal, squall element, and some lattice gear. Pretty solid. These guys. These echidnos. Not echidnas. His penis only has the normal number of heads. Gold. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me of the game that I like and apparently no one else does. You are not who I meant to target, but sure. I am going to stream Final Fantasy VIII one day. Just because it was my Final Fantasy. It was the first one I played. And I love it so much still. Interesting. That's good to know, Juice. Dang it, Lizard. That's so sad. There are several good ones, Gold. Charlotte still doesn't have any red art. I'm sorry, Lizard. Of all the meals to be difficult, it should never be dinner when you're already tired. Final Fantasy II is notorious, Gold. I first found out about its many problems from a channel I don't watch anymore. But nonetheless, it is kind of notorious. Oh, this is such a long chain attack. Charlotte, let's get a party heal in there. Ah, fuck! I messed it up. That was such a long chain attack. I feel like people have kind of come around. Nice view, by the way. I feel like people have slightly come around on Final Fantasy VIII. It has problems, but people have grown to appreciate the game for what it is. Oh, another super long one. Abel! Thank you so much for the sub! Here's to the first of many years with the one and only Mr. Pig. Well, that's incredibly kind. And oh my god, yes. This is your 12th month, making you, I believe, a purple ribbon pig. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Abel. The support is very much appreciated. And I don't mean the money. Like, that's obviously appreciated, but you being here, that's the huge thing. If I remember correctly, it was Terranigma, Abel. Is that correct? Also, I went to entirely the wrong place, so that's fun. Might be from Hovering Reef 5? Was it? It was Monkey Island! Oh! Well, that's good to know. I really thought this was the right way to go. In Blondebeard's chicken shop. God, that was a long time ago. Yeah, Juice, me too. Oh. Hi, Peeling Kirches. That's a terrifying name. Yes, it is the healer's fault that I'm at low health. I mean, that's also true. The only reason time could possibly be important in this period is to mark off good things. You're not wrong, Juice. And frankly, Charlotte does, as she should, prioritize Dunban. I mean, just like old times, apart from the fact that we're not your old buddies. Like, Dixon isn't here, and other dude is dead, I think? Yes. Okay, Charlotte? Well, I won. We also lost. So that happened. Fortunately, one of my favorite things about this game is chests do not despawn. Like, they probably do eventually, but that chest is still there. That was just amazing timing. I go down on the final hit. Quest complete! Music in the background. Oh god, you're dead. It was roughly the middle. And there's a transporter over there. There it is! See that beautiful shining gold chest? Yeah, I think you're right about that, Skull. Okay, fine. I will fight you. Yo! Focus on the big dude! Charlotte's rifle must be my capture card. Because my capture card is also getting hotter. Oh god, my capture card is so hot. And not like in the sexy sense. Just in the it's actually very hot sense. Sir, why are you fighting me when you are so much weaker than I am? You know what, Zizzy? I see the resemblance. And let's finish with the Buster. It didn't finish, which means... Oh, but Dunban's only gonna get one hit out of this. Dang it, his talent art is so good. And I messed up. Slimy Epithelium. That sure is an item name. Okay. Transporter right here. Oh? Oh, you're more powerful than I thought. Still though, we should be able to get Charlotte to level 41 before too long. Also, one of the Flap Flaps has decided to come and take an interest in us. That is potentially a problem, because the Flap Flaps are not weak. They're actually called lions. There's an official Hatsune Miku My Little Pony figurine. That's... No, I did not know that, Bubbles. Honestly, thank you for telling me. Can we break and topple these guys? I'm gonna go with probably not. I was correct. But we can get a 3 pink chain. Use this to switch over to another color, plus deal a lot of damage.
We're counting on you.
So we did... It seems unlikely that we will get to Prison Island in this stream. Which still kind of blows my mind. I forgot about the whole seal thing. And this is Central Seal Island. This is exactly where I wanted to be. Why though? Like, there didn't have to be that thing. And also, you didn't have to tell me about that thing. So why though, Zizzy? Ooh, nice. Charlotte levels up. All these quest enemies that they want me to take out. Not particularly powerful, but I guess it's worth it for the It's worth it because it gives me cash and experience. Yeah, this will at least finish that quest. Things exist in the world whether we want them to or not. That is an unfortunately accurate statement. I'm facing the wrong way. There we go. Haha. You guys are level 33. Wait, I need you for a quest? Heck. I can deal like a third of his damage in one back attack. He is not much of a threat. I'm not even bothering to get like the proper back attacks and everything. And equally, I'm not going to bother to get a daze, because there's no reason to. They're too weak to be bothered with. I mean, that's a good point. So the video was removed, and now there's a video about the video being removed. That's certainly a journey. Now, Subterranean Zoma is quite tough. You don't have to cross the bridge. You can go completely around and ignore him. Which, I mean, he's tough alone, and he never fights alone. So it is always the better way to do it, unless you're very high level at this point. But you're probably not. So instead, you can fight these dudes one by one. Oh, another quest monster. There are several. He is very not subterranean, Gold. Okay. 2 of you at level 37 I can deal with without too much trouble. Like, they're tough, but they're not crazy tough. Whoops! It does sometimes frustrate me. Enemies don't have to break you in order to topple or daze. Frequently. Lizard, there are a couple of good recipes. I wish you luck. Wait, is there another meaning of subterranean? I thought that was the only meaning. There we go. You know, Charla, I know you're single now, but responding to how do you like it with any time, any place is concerning. Ooh, good. We managed to kite him. Completely. Thanks, I missed. Unfortunately, Shult of Days art is so slow to actually come out. I lose advantage if I pull him away, but I don't want to risk a bunch of guys pitching up at the same time. So this is going to be the best option. There we go.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
This guy will join in on any other fight. So let me see if I can just pull him. Nope. So, one kind of weak dude, one moderately strong dude, and one very strong, unique monster. Dang it. Art Seal is so frustrating. Oh, also, Charlotte is nearly dead and cannot use any healing arts. Why is this lasting so long? Okay. First thing is going to be to topple and daze him. I knew he would have a... Dang it, I knew he would have a daze spike, which is super frustrating. But I can heal Charlotte a little bit in the chain attack. Fuck. Fuck. That spike actually ruined me. Fuck! Stop telling me! Stop telling me about casual mode. I understand casual mode is rad. But also, I don't need it. I'll come back for you later, fucker. That is correct, Gold. I forgot about that. So I'm not going to take him on quite yet. I would like to be a little higher level. Or just, you know, better at the game. That part I've never been good at. But I can... Whoops. Just please. Shulk, you can do this. I want to fight these two. Also, look at that cool dragon in the sky. That is a Lexos. We'll have to fight several of them at some point, just to grind for some materials. I'm being kind of reckless and not fighting smart at all. Oh, good. Thank you, Charla. Let's see if I can undaze Dunban. You don't need to apologize, Dunban. Why? Why have we apparently done no damage? Oh, he's taunting me, but he's the one with more health. That's better. Yeah, Charlotte's serious about that. She's a medic even to the enemies. Okay. And for now, fuck the unique monster. And I will grab that. Hi, buddy. I mistakenly read his name as Somali. And that seemed a little bit weird. You know, I'm not sure that's true, Shulk. I think we're eminently beatable.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Also, at some point off stream, I really need to make some more gems. I've got a lot of really good ether crystals, and I haven't done much with them. And gems can make a hell of a lot of difference. Hi, buddies. Let the tank start by pulling. Or the healer, you know. You can do some aggro pulls as well, Charlotte, I guess. Don't put me to sleep. Oh my god, just let me get close to him. Thank you. Okay, chain attack. They are just fucking Charla up. Okay, that's a bit better. And let's get another pink. And, ooh. 5 times chain. That's pretty solid. And I think leaves only one of them left. Ooh. Another chain attack. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to see if I can pull off that nice long pink chain again. Because the damage from that is remarkable.
Good job, everyone. We did it.
Okay. Well, that was satisfying. Wait, where's the Central Seal Island? There. And let's do the second seal. And I think after finishing the second seal, that will be a pretty good place to end stream. Putting us in a nice spot to do a lot of story work in next stream. Fuck you, Hovering Reef 10. You are not where I want to be. You'll get me where I want to be. God, how cool is that? Just those streams of ether floating upward into the air. You know, from the hole. Streams of ether flowing down as well. Yeah, this one should get me to the Seal Island. Who the fuck do you think you are? And Dunban levels up. That's nice. Cumulus Dynamo. Or the name? I don't know. He is very powerful. I hope not to have to deal with it. I'm gonna have to deal with Horse. Okay, could you not be focusing on me, please? I have a tank for a reason. Tank! There we go. Okay. Dang it! I wanted another chain link. Zinshul could have done some serious damage there. I mean, these guys are not particularly tough. God, backslash is so powerful, even if it's not from the back. There's a reason everyone spams it in Smash. And by everyone, I mean me. Oh, please don't see me. I hide. I do not hide sufficiently. Okay. Yeah, let's actually chain attack. We cannot, to the best of my knowledge, break and topple this dude. But hopefully we can get a fair chunk of damage in. Dang it, Charla! That was not what I wanted. Oh, they're toppled. I should probably fix that ASAP. No, sir, do not perceive me. Sir, I specifically requested not to be perceived. Pale Gore. Holy fuck, that's powerful. Increased evasion is a good choice. I'm just gonna have him deal as much damage as he can while I light heal him. Oh! Oh, it toppled multiple people. Oh no! Oh no, this is very bad. Oh no. Oh no?
I'm not doing too well.
No, Charlotte, none of us are doing too well, darling. That didn't go well, chat. I don't know if that was obvious. But well is not how that went. I mean, I'm gonna try to avoid these guys now if I can. This dude just flies around the island. And if you time it right, you can skip him. But he runs and gets his friends because he's a scout. No, fuck off. No, fuck off all of you. Yes, this is a valid tactic. Shut up. Why is the music like this now? Nobody died? Okay, realistically, a bunch of people are no longer following us. Oh! Oh, that worked out super well. That worked out much better than I would ever have expected. Hi. You're quite strong. You're not a unique monster, so I'm less worried about you.
Things are really heating up.
Fucking focus, Dunban! On the giant thing in the sky! I know you're excited about fighting the Oompa Loompa, but help me with this dude. Busy dealing with going over your internet data cap. Didn't fully catch that cutscene with all the mecha and dogfighting. Did anything important happen? So there was a Shulk got a vision, as did Elvis, that the Emperor will die if he goes to Prison Island. The Emperor refused to go to Prison Island, but then he realized that the only way to save his city was in fact to go to Prison Island and unleash what is trapped there. So he's there, we're on the way, in the hopes of saving him. Okay. Now we can fight the Oompa Loompa. Yes. Who we have heard vaguely referred to at some points in the past as Nemesis. We know nothing really about it, apart from its name, it's new, and it looks rad. What? Oh! Oh! Now you'll have decided to show up, even though you ran away before? This is just the worst fight. Oh, they chain attacked us.
Looks like I owe you.
Now give me a chain link, Charlotte. Thank you. I don't get another link in the chain, but I still got a topple. Yeah, the wiki is... I mean, it's a wiki, so I can't blame it, but it is very spoilerific.
We make a great team.
Okay. So basically everybody who we escaped from just followed us, even though it didn't look like they were following us. Whatever. Second seal done, bitch. And there is the seal and the path to Prison Island. And that, chat, is where I'm going to end stream. Basically what Gold said. Yeah. There are major twists in literally every character's story. So even if you're just curious, like you want to check up something with Dunban, rather maybe post in the Discord about it and people who know the game will fill you in without spoiling. Because yeah, there are potential twists to every single character's story. Part of what I like about it. All the characters are well written. But yeah. That's where I'm going to call stream. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been incredibly fun. I much appreciate everyone being here and keeping me company while I play. Who should we raid? Copper is playing Monhan Rise. Crystal is playing Metopia. I normally raid Zaid on a Saturday, and I might do that. Tria and Gam are live. Deer's playing Metopia. Any suggestions, chat? Including ones that I haven't mentioned. Thank you, Zach. Any suggestions? I'm glad, Josh. I'm glad you're enjoying it. There are no suggestions. I am going to raid Zaid, as I almost always do, on a Saturday. The only day I really get the opportunity to raid him, so I enjoy it. Deer is doing partner push, but Deer is also already at 110 viewers this evening. Zaid is at 5. So I'd like to help him if I can. Plus, frankly, Twitch doesn't care about raids if you're pushing for partner, so that wouldn't really help her that much. Help them that much. But yeah, I will be streaming again tomorrow around 2:30 Eastern time. I am doing Jackbox as part of the Neighborhood Watch block party, and also for my affiliate-versary. It would be really great to see you all there, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening or whatever time it is for you going forward. Stay cute. Say hi to Zaid for me. Ciao.